Hi everyone, I'm Stephanie Weaver here in the Blue and Yellow Kitchen in San Diego, California under stay-at-home orders along with everyone else. Today I'm doing a super simple chicken in the Instant Pot. So this is some leftover salsa that I just thawed from the freezer and a package of boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Daisy is whining because she knows that we're doing something with people who aren't here somehow.
Or we're doing something with chicken.
Or we're doing something with chicken, and that's Microwave Boy on the camera, who also is the puppy wrangler. So Instant Pot lid has this silicone ring that you need to make sure is fitted in there. I store it in the freezer because I usually make things like curry in here and it kind of smells funky. And so this is going to be just cooked. I'm gonna set the timer because I'm curious to see. I think it's 15 minutes start to finish, but I'm curious to see. So I've got a package of boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and I am lazy. So what I like to do actually is just cut them straight from the container into the Instant Pot. So there's no sauce, there's no water, there's nothing in there. I'm just throwing the chicken in there. Smallish pieces, so you do have to cut them up a little bit. But if you have these kitchen shears, it's pretty quick. And there's always 5 chicken thighs in these packages. You just have to make sure you don't cut yourself because these shears are actually super, super sharp. So, you know, roughly 2-inch pieces. Maybe that one should be cut in half.
Where do you get shears like this?
So any good kitchen store, and of course any online retailer that sells kitchen things, they're about $15, and they often come with, if you have a knife set, a knife block set, they often come with that, although they might not be quite as good quality as these. These are really, really sharp, and you can actually cut up the better part of a chicken with these, like a whole chicken.
Or a finger.
Or a finger, yeah. So you do have to be careful. And I'm only using one hand, so I'm keeping one hand free of the chicken, and one hand is clean essentially, and one hand is chickeny. And then I'm going to put this down in the tray. I've got a paper towel here, because normally I would wash my hands, but I'm going to try to keep this left hand out of the way. And then I'm going to throw my salsa in there. So maybe it's a 1.5 cups of salsa, and I actually don't even remember where the salsa came from. It kind of looks homemade, but I honestly don't really know. It's a beautiful color. And I'm just going to throw that salsa in there.
What else could you throw in there?
So any kind of pre-made sauce. So salsa, any kind of masala sauce. It's a great question. Gravy. Cream of mushroom soup,
right.
Like any kind of sauce. I do low sodium, and that's it. That's all you're doing. You're going to put the lid on to the Instant Pot or your pressure cooker. So it makes that little jingle when it's seated properly, and then you're going to turn it on to set it to lock, and you're going to press this pressure valve to the back to make sure that it's going to seal. And then it's 4 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to start my timer because I'm curious to see how long this actually takes. So high pressure, and I got to set it down for 4 minutes. Okay, and then that's all I do. So then you don't turn it on. It's going to keep it a minute to tell me it's getting started. Hopefully, there we go. So it's telling me, okay, I'm starting. And then it's going to take a couple minutes to get to pressure, and that's why I'm setting this timer, because I think it'll take maybe 5 to 7 minutes to come to pressure, meaning that all the steam is going to rise up and the sealing valve is going to pop up, and that means there's nothing escaping. It's going to cook that chicken for that 4 minutes, and then it'll stop cooking, and it's got a 5-minute, what's called a natural pressure release. So we're going to come back once that's done, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. So hang in there, we'll be right back. 20 minutes later, I'm going to open this thing up. So we missed it by a minute or two, but it basically was 20 minutes. So it's cooked for 5, and then we've got the natural pressure release, which means it's starting to cool down on its own. I always put a towel over it to release the steam so it doesn't spray me, doesn't burn anything. This is where you're starting to smell the yummy chickenness. And then once it's sort of finished doing that, I'm going to pull the lid off in a minute. So you just have to wait for all the steam to escape. I don't know if you heard that, but the little pin just dropped. That means it's safe to open the lid, and the lid will open now, otherwise it won't open. I always tilt it away from me so I don't end up with a face full of steam. Get a little on my arm, it is hot. All right, let me just pull a slide so you can kind of see the chicken. So this was salsa, but it could have been any kind of jarred sauce, spaghetti sauce, soup, gravy, any kind of creamy, thick sauce. It was a package, so a little over a pound, 5 boneless, skinless chicken breasts that I cut up, and then you can see that that we just have a nice saucy. Well, you can't really see it. Let me pull it out so you can see better. A nice saucy texture. That's gonna make a mess. Hang on.
Just tilt it.
Yeah, I just need to get it. Okay, so you can see. So this would be great over. So while that 20 minutes was going by, I could have made a pot of rice. I could have made some pasta. I could have microwaved some potatoes. And then you've got this beautiful saucy chicken. So let me pull out and have a little quick taste. Which I should have done that already. Take a nice little teeny bite. So the thing I love about this kind of Instant Pot cooking with chicken, so chicken breasts or chicken thighs are inexpensive. So I can buy organic and it's much cheaper than like chicken breasts. It's super moist meat. My boy prefers the dark meat, so that's a plus. And then cooked under pressure in the sauce infuses the meat all the way through. It's super, super tender. Of course, it's very hot because it was just boiling, so I need to make sure I didn't burn myself. It's just super tender, and the sauce flavor, whatever that sauce is. So this happened to be salsa that was, for some reason, frozen in my freezer. I don't know why, but I was cleaning the freezer out because I had to go to the store yesterday. So this is just a quick, 20 minutes start to finish, including the time to come up to pressure. 4 minutes at high pressure is the actual setting, and then you let it sit for 5 for the natural pressure release, then you release the lid. So you're ready to go. So you can have the rest of your dinner made, and in 20 minutes, 25 minutes, be sitting down to super delicious chicken and some yummy sauce. So hopefully that was a good tip for you. Stay well, wear masks when you're outside. I know this is a trying time. It is for us. It's trying for everyone, but we hope that by learning some new kitchen tricks, this is helping you and being of service to you. If you enjoyed this, please share it to friends. Follow me, S. Weaver MPH, on social media. I'm Stephanie Weaver MPH on Facebook, and I'm the author of the Migraine Relief Plan. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.